flickeroo. Well, anyway, and he was sitting saying, I went to him for 2 years since for help, right, for being racially discriminated on here. 1,000,000% not. I know exactly what he's on about, and at the time he come into my box and was said, don't matter and this, that and the other. You know, it never bothers me that. Did you see the video I sent you last night? Oh, I did, my Adam, yeah, I did. How did me Xmas dinners go? No, it's just a dinner, it wasn't Christmas. Oh, yesterday you mean? The festive chips, it was good. Could I have said, what's that say there? Could have said no, but then you knew what it would create. Listen, only me. This is my platform, and if somebody wants to come on and have their say, just like fucking Scouse Slayer has been going in again at me. Now MT's getting fetched into this. Where's MT got anything to do? Where's Alex got anything to do? Where's Miss Red got anything to do with it? I'll have whoever I want on my platform, because please believe me, if it was the other way around, they would have had them onto theirs in a heartbeat. So let me just tell you, don't come in here and think you're going to troll me tonight, because I'll put subs on and then it'll charge you. You'll have to pay the £3 if you want to troll me tonight, because I basically can't be fucked tonight. I'm tired. I've done nothing wrong. And don't come in here thinking you can tell me what to do on my platform. End of. A 1,000,000%, it's like poisoned eyeballs, right? Just for instance, poisoned eyeballs has been going into the box where there's been a certain person on the app who's saying they've got a child with somebody. That's all I'm saying on the matter, right? She desperately wanted her on a platform. Why? What's it got to do with her about anybody else? Because that man wanted his say after getting slated all over this app. Yes, he can. And if he wants to come on any other time, yes, he can. But it's different for me. And the same person unfollowed me when I said what I said. But the same person he's protecting now was the one that went, bun the ends and the S's. But it's different now, isn't it? Was it this outrage when my family was fetched to the app? Was it that outrage? No, there wasn't. So again, there's no, hey, my Mr. Rice, there's no difference when somebody wants to come to my platform, who I didn't look for, by the way, and he wants to come on and have his say. Yes, he can. I'd found... I heard someone had found her husband and going to platform him. Whose husband? Hayley. What are you on about? No, I'm not still talking about this, but when people's coming in the comments with silly little comments, yes, I am answering them back. So, what's anybody going to do about it? Thank you, my Steve. Husband. Oh, thanks, my Adam, for my prescription. Thank you, my baby. People want to get a life instead of worrying what I'm doing. I don't even fucking worry what I'm doing. Hey, my Reese, how are you? Hey, Leah.
Granny?
Yeah?
Can we have the lighter for the fireworks?
Thanks, my Reese. Yeah.
Didn't your boots?
They're my work boots, yeah.
Yeah, I've got it. I'll give it back to you when they're finished.
Will you? Where have you got more fireworks from? Here.
The same. Oh, here you go.
Oh, yeah. One, you can have that later. Give it to your mummy when you finish, right? Bye, love you. See it? The lighter for more fireworks. Bloody lucky kids. Hi, my Janet. How are you, my baby? I want my Janet anyways while she's there. Yeah, I'm proper tired tonight. I can't be fucking bothered. There we go. There we go, my Janet. No kid playing. No kid playing with fireworks. Oh, we'll have all the kids playing with fireworks, won't we? Yeah. Can't beat the kids playing with fireworks. No, it's a boat, baby. I love it when they hold it in the hands and set the fireworks up. I love it when they do that. But they can't be no more than 5 if they're going to do that, because I mean, if they're getting older, they understand what they're doing then. Leatherback. Nice. What you telling me? You've got a leatherback sofa or something? But you think you're posh, don't you? Let's see which little silly rats come in tonight. Bun the rats. Yeah. That grandchild that come in there was just coming to 4. So I've given him a lighter to go and play with some fireworks across the road. I hope he has a marvellous time. Like I said, they can't be over the age of 5 because then they know what they're doing. So, Lee Marsh. Is that the one who's just put the silly comment in, giving kids lighters to play with fireworks? Hey, my Chester sweet corn. I've lost me. It's down here. Oh. I hope there's no adults goes out there and watches the kids playing with a lighter to fuck with the fireworks. Oh, I forgot to take this air bubble out, you know. Oh, is that a caravan I'm in? No, it's a fucking boat. Can't you say I'm going a bit green at the gills with the seasickness? So I was telling you about the video. Anyways, so people forget about, like I say, what Mr. Pratt done when he was going like, bun this and bun that, and you're all a load of S's, but they think they're going to come for me. Well, nobody's asked, are you? Not one little bit of my asked about people putting videos out to me. And his favourite little saying is as well, while we're on about Roadman, I heard him say this: if I put a video out to somebody, they've got a right to respond. By the way, I was blocked from whatever account it was on. Then somebody downloaded it for us just so I could reply, because I couldn't see the video. I was getting tagged in it, but I couldn't see it. I was blocked. When was it done? And I've made it. I have made it. Right. When all of this started off, all of them many, many, many months ago, the person who I was arguing with, who I said the word what I said to, has only been to the newspapers. Can you believe it? She's been to the newspapers. The lie she's only told in the newspaper article, she didn't mention nothing about, she took the piss out of me. Her team bullied one of my friends who wasn't very good with the mental health. Because they couldn't get a reaction out to me, they went across to my friend, and this is how it all kicked off. She'd gone for another one of my friends at the time. None of that was in it. The swearing Shep, that's who I'm on about. Only time I'll be saying her name. She's been to the papers. So I want to know, why can't I have my saying that the newspapers, but I've got the clipping of it. She doesn't mention us by name, but I've been tagged in loads of things because she's put it out there, right? Going on about the word where I called her. So I'm going to contact the newspapers and have my say, because I feel victimised because I'm a gypsy. That's it. See, it wasn't because of anything to do with the colour of her skin while we were arguing. It was basically because she was a Kent. End of. We'll have all the newspaper clippings. Whatever you call it, clippings? What's a fucking clipping? A clipping. Oh, fucking hell. That'll have been for a Pet's Palace to get rid of a bit of airtime or something. Well, I've got a Pet's Palace here. I want some airtime. I'm contacting the newspapers. I'm going to say, why is it because I'm a gypsy person, I'm slated in this newspaper, the people that's only tagged me in this, why can't I have my say? Wait till I get my say in the newspaper. Might end up on one of these Good Morning Britain television programmes, whatever you call them. The newspapers will laugh at you. Listen, just because they take the piss completely out your mother, they might feel a soft spot for me. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry to hear that they take the piss out your mum. Oh, that's terrible. I bet you feel like an unloved child. Yeah. Stay near me, baby. We'll show you the love. Yeah, it's been printed. Fucking hell, my rubber duck's out doing things with the babbies. With the kids. Because I would have got her to jump in and show it. Oh, don't be spiteful. Oh, I'm not at home. No, I know, that's what I've just said, you're not at home. No one reads newspapers anymore. Well, apparently she's went out looking for them. Hooking for them. Fucking hell. Why am I coming out with all these words tonight? Oh, you're home. I thought you were going out with the lads. Oh, she's at home, she said. Oh, for fuck's sake, ain't my Irish ash. But yeah, if she wants to jump, if you want to jump in the comments, and sure you can. We'll have all the newspaper cuttings. For fuck's sake.
I haven't got out yet.
Oh, I didn't. Wait, I'll put you in the big box.
So I'll show you what the headline is first.
Can't believe that just wants the papers.
So that's the headline first.
Poppy, she's trying to get a blue tick.
So that was the headline first.
Read it out, baby.
Glam Gran who swaps city life for farming safety is living the dream despite trolls. Exclusive. Laura Windle packed up her city life and headed for the countryside to live amongst nature. Shania runs her very own Pet's Palace, caring for over 100 animals. That was only in September, and it's only just been put onto TikTok because I've been tagged in the video. And then out of all the hateful comments that you'll probably get, there we go. Can you read it or not?
No.
I get monkey emojis put in my chat. I got called fucking, and then the word you've used by another TikToker. One told me when I was on live stream, speak English, you don't talk properly. And these are known people. I've had you belong in the ghetto. I've had you belong in the ghetto and not the countryside. So out of all the comments, all the troll comments she gets, she's brought that one out.
Can you believe she went to the newspaper? But I finally made it eventually.
What is there? Daily Star.
Oh, she's went for a few.
Hang on. Yeah, and that's the name of the people that's done the article. Sarah Ingram and Kelly Williams. When I got sent this, I was like, oh, Pearl's made it. I was like, what the fuck are we on about? Pearl's made it. And it was this. She doesn't have to mention anyone. It's a simple fact that out of all the comments that she gets, she has brought out the one that her and Pearl, like the one that Pearl had said to her when they were
I
arguing.
get to contact the papers myself and do a little special myself. Because I live a fabulous life and I live in a pet's palace too.
So why is it just the comment that Pearl said? Why isn't there any of the comments that anybody else has really said?
Because I'm famous, darling. Maybe for the wrong reasons, but I'm famous. Honestly.
Thank you. Honestly,
Of course she's got paid for it. Hey, I'm going to get paid for my article. She is. She's definitely trying to. The Daily Star. So I'm going to have to contact these papers and say about like I'm a TikToker and people's actually making us famous. I keep going on about all the things that I do. But I'd just like to get my point across. It was nothing to do with the colour of the skin. It was because she was a Kent. I will say that in the newspaper too. I'll say print my words exactly, please. I'll say you can put the way I say it, Kent. Imagine if I ended up on the headlines of the whatever, the Ferrier Times or something. Oh, honestly, my life just gets fucking better. No, she hasn't named me, has she?
No, she hasn't named yet. It's just obviously everybody on the app knows that obviously about the whole thing.
Well, everyone has me in that clipping. The tagged rubber duck. I don't know if anybody else has been tagged, but I'm going to contact the newspapers, give my name over, make myself even more relevant, and I'll say, listen, it's in the newspapers. Miss Laura, whatever her name, has come to you about me saying a word that I said about my grandchildren, that I've said it all my life. But there's a video about me where I'm calling my grandchildren it. She's come to the papers to you about it. So do you want to hear my side of the story where I'm going to say I want my cash in hand before I fucking mutter a word? Yes, she's been to the papers. What did you call the paper? There's two, isn't there, that she's been to?
Daily Star.
Who?
The Daily Star. And Daily Star Life.
There you go.
And if anybody wants to see the actual video of it, it is on a page called on_this_episode. It's on there, and by the looks of that, they're all Team Shep.
Well done, Laura. You've got yourself in the papers.
So,
Watch this space.
thank you for the gift. I am still here. I'm going to mute while I quickly get changed because I'm getting picked up shortly.
I'm doing a paper interview. What paper?
And I have just had another message now. Hang on.
How long ago did you have a falling out? This was in March.
And it's only just gone to the papers and that in September.
So she's punching there. I mean, she tried to get us arrested.
I bet that's why she's done it for us, because that hadn't worked. Right, fair enough, I'll go to the fucking paper.
We'll have all of the articles. No, I love it. Yeah, she wants a blue tick. Oh, I've knocked the packet of biscuit into us. I've knocked the packet of biscuit into us. I bet like a pig all day at work. What does it mean? That you're affiliated or something? What does a blue tick mean? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't even really care what a blue tick means either. It means fuck all. Doesn't really pay your bills, does it?
I'm sure what it means. I think it means you're affiliated. I don't know. I don't even know what affiliated means. But I have heard somebody say that. Oh, is it verified there? What the fuck's affiliated? Where have I got that? Is she talking about It means you are. Good it? That was on the right thing then. Thank you, everybody. See, I'm not as green as I'm cabbage looking. Well, there you look. She needs 3 different news pieces to get it, so she's done 2.
Well, Daily Life and Daily Star and Daily Star Life are basically the same paper, I think.
Hi, Mylene. Hey, yes, my dear Marie. Well,
We've got people in the boxes.
is any of my muds in? Because Rubber Duck's going off. Is any of them in to put people in the box? And if there's anybody who's coming into trollers, get ready when you put somebody in just to drop them, because can't be fucked tonight. I should be on this morning. Next, I hope I'm on there with her.
If you need another mod, Pearl, mod up Jess, my best friend, because she's
No, JP's in. Janet's
right.
in.
If you do need another one, you've also got Jess there as well.
Hello,
if you need her.
Hi. I'm just saying if people wants to come in the boxes, but if there's anybody that you don't know, you let them in, have the finger ready to kick them out.
I just wanted to say, if it's okay to say, I sent Rubber Duck. I sent you a message to send to Pearl. I don't know if you have or not, or had a chance to see it yet.
Which one? I've had that many messages through, Deborah.
Well, I'll just tell you anyway, so you don't. It was just to let you know that I understand you're having a bit of a hard time at the moment, but you mean so much to so many people, and even in some of my darkest times, you always manage to make me smile. So I'm not good with my words, Pearl, but keep your chin up type thing, and don't let them drag you down.
Yeah, but just pisses you off all the time. Everything I do, everything I say. In fact, if I just look at the screen, everybody's got a problem with it. I'm just pissed off.
Yeah, it's hard because it's just people just it's like they almost, how can I put it? Maybe I'm reading the situation wrong, but it's at the moment I personally feel like it's almost like it's a clout to give you grief, if you know what I mean.
See, then everybody's jumping on it at the minute.
Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, I've done that.
It is.
Do you know what I mean? And you're a lovely lady, and I think you're a lovely lady anyway. So, and guess what? I'm very proud of myself. I've learned how to kick myself out of the box.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good.
You take care now. Bye-bye, everybody. It was nice to be in the boxes with you.
Bye, Deborah.
Cool, we'll go live, Petal. I'll let you see me happy smiley face and we'll get that smile back on your chops.
Well, of course, my Paul. How's everybody in the chat?
I wondered who the hell that was then. You alright?
Well, are you sorry, everybody?
I am my news.
What's the crack, Pearl? You don't look yourself, sweetheart. What's the matter?
I'm just pissed off, my Paul.
What's the crack?
Just same old shit, honestly.
You actually look drained and defeated there, because that's when I seen it. I thought, why is she not smiling in her bubbly self? Don't let other people bring you fucking down, Pearl. Are you listening?
Yeah. 2 minutes.
Not you, Sarah. Pearl. She's letting people bring her down. She hasn't got that nice smile on her face.
What's the matter with the baby?
You'll be alright. I say just give her a couple of minutes, she'll be alright.
What's happened like?
Do you know what? There's a lot of negativity in this world, and there's so many nasty people.
Because obviously she gave Zach's dad
Aye.
got a lot of shit for that. At the end of the day, right, the guy approached Pearl, you know what I mean? And happily turned on and said, well, yes, of course. It's only right that he's put his side out as well.
But
Hi, Tony,
everybody's
Bobby.
on the bandwagon. Everybody's got something to say. Everybody's putting a video out. Every lad you go on and spoke about. Like, talk about public enemy number one.
Well, it'll be old news tomorrow.
It's Raj, I can't believe that there's still so much negative bullshit on this app. Where's all the positive vibes? Do you know what I mean?
Positive vibes,
Get where
positive
everybody
vibes.
keeps coming with a hatred. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. It's sad though. People have arguments and all that to like get like likes or whatever, like them little blue things, what they're called. Like
Little blue tips.
whatever, just like why are the negative bullshit just like fucking honestly it annoys me, it bothers me
Told me
blood.
earlier about my
Nothing else
trying
better to do.
about- Come on.
We've got nothing else better to do.
Are you working tomorrow, Pearl, on the
it's
hamburger stall?
Friday. It's Friday tomorrow. So I won't be on live tomorrow night because I like to get all my jobs done on a Friday.
Aye.
I'm just tired tonight. I'm fucking drained. Honestly, I'm drained.
What I'm going to do, Pearl, I'm going to bring me and Sarah for a nice bacon sandwich sometime when she's not working from home. And what I'll do is, I'll tell you, so it's me bacon. I like me bacon nice and crispy, me eggs slightly runny, and me mushrooms golden brown.
You
So
know,
when I
that's
come for me
exactly how I
shopping,
like it. I never get it like, but that's exactly how I like it.
you've got to have the eggs slightly runny, yes, darling?
Just a quick thing, right? Is that when you go on like place to order, right? Don't speak to her when she
What,
puts her
babe?
head. Don't speak to her when you put her head.
So he hasn't gone to boxing. Oh,
I've
I've got to go, girls. I'll speak to you soon because the buses drove past me son at the bus stop, the little prick. So I've got to go pick him up and drop him off at boxing.
I'm getting it from every fucking direction. Every
Well,
direction.
it'll be old news tomorrow, man. Let them crack on. It'll be odd news.
But do you know it
What
gets
was the
it
old
done
saying?
on
It'll be chip
9
paper
months.
tomorrow.
Exactly,
It's gone to 9
Tracy.
months, right? So it's starting again. And it doesn't matter what I say, what I do, just anything at all.
Well, they'll be feeding off you being upset.
Hard
Don't let them
looking
see
again
it.
from all sides, so you guarantee he's sitting waiting for you to fuck up, right? Which I'll always fuck up, but when I fuck up, I'll own it. I will apologise for what I've done. I'll say I'm sorry for what I've done, but I'm not saying sorry for letting a man have his voice. And another thing, what people keep going on about, a childhood trauma, right? Basically, if your trauma was being a thief, well, we've all had them childhood traumas. Well, I know I have, not all, I couldn't say all, but no different to my trauma then. But what I didn't like is getting slated across the app, right? And then he didn't have no follies, he didn't have anything, he only just watched his boxes. He had an account where he could go in and see his son, and he used to say, "Hello, son."
I'm dropping down for now, Pearl.
There,
I'm still in
see you
comments.
later tonight, Chantal, have a nice one.
I'm still in comments.
Then he would
Chantal.
scream that on a phone call, what you doing in my comments. So he wasn't even allowed to go in and say hello, like to his child. And I'm sorry, but I felt sorry for the man. There was nothing else that was mentioned about his childhood bar and farm, the W.H. Smith thing. But like I say, anybody can come on my platform, right? And I'm never going to stop doing that. If I have to be a voice for people that hasn't got a platform, so be it. And listen, the same as one day somebody might go and they'll get somebody in the boxes who wants to talk about me in whatever way they want. And then I have to say, well, I've allowed people into here, so it swings and roundabouts, isn't it? But
Pearl, I've jumped up to say thank you so much for today, for coming in my live. And honest, Steve-O was absolutely
I love that,
brilliant.
Steve. Oh, honestly, I love him. Honestly, he proper brings a smile to everybody's face. And I was cooking, I was doing the dinner, and the phone pinged, and I ended up on TikTok. Have you ever done that, anybody? You've gone to click on something, and you end up onto straight onto TikTok. It was a habit, and it was live. Did just click onto yours. So I was just listening. And because it was Steve Owen singing, I thought, oh, do you know, I absolutely love him. And he's for anybody at all, he's for all the time in the world, and he loves just to go around and bring positivity. You can put all your blue hearts in the chat. Nobody is saying don't have the blue hearts, and that's absolutely fine.
What's the blue
No,
heart
he's
for?
got a beautiful soul, hasn't he?
He has.
What's the blue heart for?
Take it for the other one across the other side.
People need to get a grip, man. Get a life, honestly.
Won't block anybody out. If you want to put blue hearts in the chat, let them put blue hearts. There's nobody baby faced here. But yeah, so, and then I've had a newspaper article said if she's even tried to go to the newspapers. Then I've had a big hairy ass man put a video out to us calling us all the vilest of names, telling us he hopes I don't break me hip. I don't know how old these people think I am. Yes, I'm 57. I'm not fucking decrepit. And all of my bones are in perfect working order. Perfect working order. But talk about everybody rallying round to protect the biggest narcissist, liar, a bully, and everything else that goes with it. In my opinion, they're in the back pockets. That can be the only reason, because he's not a nice person. He lies constantly. There's even that voicemail where it's taken the piss out of his own gifters by saying he was on a conspiracy thing. Oh, thank you, me baby. I've just realised. Me, thank you, who's ever sent that. A conspiracy thing, and making out that he had motors outside of his own house and that he was fearful for something. Hey, my DJ, that he was fearful for something. And that's in that recording. And nobody really took any notice of that recording. Then he's on about taking Miss Red down and them lot. Then he's on about getting Lucy in Miami and her face is going to crumble. Like him and Nicole. So talk about bullying at its finest. It's all starting. And like I said, so he constantly speaks about me. His trolls come in here and constantly troll us, right? Nobody was speaking about him, but his trolls come in. Then, like I said, the videos, and then I hear him tell him in a newspaper article, what's everybody's problem with me? What is their problem with me? But when they keep coming at me, do not think for 1 minute that I'm going to sit there and take it, because I will come right back. End of. And there's not one person on this app that I give a flying fuck for. Not one person. So they can all put the little videos out, they can all go to the newspapers, they can all run the lies, they can all go and take the faces for a shit. For all I care, nobody gives a flying fuck. No, there's the 4-year-old who was nearly 5, setting the fireworks off, holding it in his hand. Oh, please.
Let them crack on, Pearl.
Please, just having a fab time. I give him the lighter to do it. Eh?
I'm saying let them crack on.
But yeah, so, yeah, well, there's 2 lots of big trolls on here. One's the Zio, and the other one is, the shop ones. Because everybody used to think that Poison Eyeballs trolls, when they come for your big Starbird Furky. Now, the other 2 lots, they're in a league of their own. But like I say, carry on, because there's not one person on this app that I give a flying fuck for. It's just everybody else around you gets targeted. That's the sad part to it. Targeted, but never mind. Are you all right, my Steve?
Yeah, I just came in because when I saw you a bit like you was, when I just scrolled through and I saw you a bit, I thought I'll come and pop on, because this is what I do. I come on I've done this a lot on here. A lot of people, when they're feeling down like that, and honestly, there's people like you and a lot of them out there they don't realise these people in chat, whether it's in the chat or in the lives, they don't realise what impact it happens off the app, because it happens to me. And the thing is, since you spoke to me, I've thought to myself, F it, F off, bugger it. I'm just going to be who I am.
Yeah.
And I'm not bothered about negativity, because it's not going to happen on my life no more when I do become on my life. And it's not going to happen where, you know, I feel like I'm going to be strong on this now, because I know what an impact it can do. And obviously, it is true that when you come off this app, it does impact big time. People don't understand that, and I understand.
Listen, Steve, all that they are is little keyboard warriors. That's not warriors, the keyboard warriors.
Yeah.
Another time to worry about it, to any of you little rats that are in the comments, right? You know, if you had either a pair of cods down below or a backbone to come and stand in front of my face, and what you're saying on here or what you're going to do, come and do it, but do it to my face. That's the time to be a worrier. And for that, you're just absolutely pathetic, running about for big airy-ass men and women, and like I say, trolling everybody. And because they can't get to me, they get to your friends, they get to people around you.
Yeah.
So that's why I said there's not one person on this app that I give a flying F for.
No. But
The troll accounts can come in. Listen, it'll be getting much from the other side. Well, it'll be getting much from a few sides, actually. And it's just all the trolls, they all ganging up. That's exactly what they're doing. Poisoned Eyeballs lot, Mr. Pratt's lot, the Swearing Chef's lot, and then Roadman's jumped on the bandwagon. So it'll be all of these lot will start, and then just different lives. They all coming constantly at one person. Well, listen, remember this. I ain't never going anywhere. You'll never, ever, ever stop me from being on here. I'll never go nowhere. I'll always do my own thing. And if anybody, and I'm saying it now, if anybody ever wants to use my platform to get a message out there, if you're being bullied and you want your side of the story, always come to me on my mods. You're always welcome to come on my platform and have a voice. Always. Because I ain't never going to change it.
Pearl, you're so much better than them. They're just a pack of bullies. And if the shoe was on the other foot, they would do exactly the same.
People say, why are you doing this and why are you doing that? For 9 months, 9 full months, there's been one man has bullied me every single day. Not just me, lots of people.
Yeah.
And it's enough now. I'm fed up. I'm sick of it. Why should I just sit there and keep taking it? So enough is enough.
Yeah.
And now the men's jumping into bullies.
Women. He just bullies women.
Rather be like to be in truthful and not to telling lies. $1,000,000%. $1,000,000%.
You are amazing, though.
Pissed off tonight.
Pearl. You are an amazing person, and you're a strong person.
It gets to you, you know, like after a little bit, and then messages, you know, the dirty, horrible, vile messages that you get on another level. And like, it doesn't stop. It really does not
Just block
stop.
them. Just block that. People can't message you on here.
Do you know something? I can't be bothered. They just, kids in a playground, because I could go on here on a fake account and go in hard at anybody and troll them, but what good is that going to do to me? What good? Is it going to make
asking for a box.
It's going to make the other person's life a misery. They constantly go on about other people's mental health. Do they think what all these trolls do to other people? And then that's when it affects me. Not the trolls doesn't affect it, but when they start affecting people around you, that's when it affects me, because I feel bad at people getting the blame for something I've done, I've said. Because I breathe fresh air, people are getting the blame. Oh, thank you, my babies. Sorry.
You are amazing. You are amazing.
Oh, that was nice.
Well, I personally think you're wonderful, and I just
Well, listen, I can be. I'm not saying that people blow smoke up my arse either. When people come out as I can be the worst of the worst, but I won't be on a fake account. I'll do it on my own account, on a platform. If I need to say something, I'll go into their platform. I won't run about the app. I won't run about the app and do it on a fake platform, because that's not me. I'm not a fake person.
Hi,
I've got
Irene.
nothing to hide. I've got no eyes to hide. Hey, my Irene, if anybody wants to know anything, I can tell them. You just have to come and ask and I will tell them.
Right, I can't stay long, pal, but I'm going to say this to you, right? I do not, I've said this in Traces and Steve, I was there today, I don't understand why people get involved in other people's beef. It's not their beef. He has been doing this to you for a long time, and it's all of a sudden, now that this is going on, other people want to get involved. Well, why didn't you get involved when Pearl was getting the shit then?
Yeah.
Right? Why didn't you get involved then? You know, I know, as you know, Pearl and Tracy knows, right? The shit I got for sticking up for Alex.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is why. Keep your noses out of that. Why people are, I'm shocked in Roadman, because I really like Roadman, and I'm really shocked, right? Because it's not his beef. I know we've all got an opinion to say because it's on the
Everybody
FYP.
gone to my last post. I've put it out, I've stitched it, and I've had my say at the end of the video, but go out and just have a look at the vile things that he says. It doesn't mention my name, but listen, just for what he's saying, and you know exactly who it's to. Well, there's only me and he's down in the box, so it is to me. But he's
Hang on, this Sally Ann said, exactly, Pearl, keep your nose out. What are you talking about, love? Are you for real?
What?
See, this is what I'm saying, right? This is what I'm saying. They do not know the true story.
He's posted too. Zavi's posted, does he? So there's two big ass men put videos out to me over somebody who said, bun the ends, who scammed people, who plays on every little thing that we can. So there's 2, 3, as well as Harry over here. So that's 4 men at this time I've got coming at us. And then I did hear a few more creators saying, anybody who bothers with her, you're a wrong un too. Don't bother with my butt. How's about that?
But this is what I'm saying, Paul. It's not their beef. They do not know. They're listening to Zach because, yeah, Zach's brought it to the platform. You haven't brought what you've gone through the last few months to the platform. So they're only hearing one side of a story.
Yeah, but...
And that's what gets on my nerves.
I've just come in to say nobody will tell me where I can and can't go. I support Pearl and everything she does.
Yeah, but you know, I am right. It's nobody else's beef. They're taking one side of the story because Pearl's reacted. Yes, Pearl had his dad on there. He approached Pearl. Pearl and nobody else approached him. He had said that.
I ever spoke to that man was in my box when he come in.
Yeah, and the thing is, Paul, you didn't even question him. You let him have his say, and he left them live.
But I was letting him have his platform to give his side of the story over.
Yeah.
It's
And
a
this is what I'm
classification they
saying.
can give it, but can't take it.
And this is what I'm saying. It's all right for them to shout and say this about you, Paul. Have they asked you what you've been going through these past 3 months? No, they haven't. All they think you are is a bully because they're taking one side. They've not heard what you and how your mental health has been these past few months. And that's what really gets on my nerves. It's not their beef. It's yours and his.
But it's different if it was all women coming at us. You could understand that. It isn't. It's all men coming at us now. Can you believe
I
it?
see that. I don't like that a bit, Pearl. I honestly, God don't.
You know, it
It's all right.
I tend to be honest.
Just let them have the say. It's absolutely fine. You needn't bother blocking anything else.
It's
No,
right.
it's not. Sorry,
It's
bud.
wrong. You know, why people have to get their nose involved and listen to one side when nobody knows what you've gone through, Pearl, and how it's affected your mental health and your family. And that's what really gets on my nerves.
Mods, just calm down, because if not, you'll go absolutely stir crazy. Because you're all in. Just ignore them. Just ignore everything.
But that's it, ignore them because they're irrelevant in your life. They're
I've only
irrelevant.
got a couple in. Sorry, sub only live chats. Is that the right one?
I have a question. I have a bit of advice for you, Pearl.
That sub live. Sorry, can anybody see? Is there sub talk on or not? There you go, mods. That's the only thing I can do. Sorry, because there's only a couple in.
Well, I've got a bit of advice for you, my pal.
Eh?
I've got a bit of advice for you, listening. Chuck it in the fuck it, back it, and move along.
It makes you fed up, my Tracy, because it's not just one or two times. It's every single day somebody else is jumping on the bandwagon.
I know. I've been watching.
I ain't going nowhere. I do not give a flying fuck for nobody. So either put up with it or just carry on like a pack of clowns going at one woman. Proper pack of clowns. That's what they are. Putting videos out to me. Wouldn't you
Pal, I'm going to upset her for you by what I'm going to say. Hey, mate, you've just said you're one woman on your own, but you're not, pal. You're not, are you? Because you've got all of us.
No, I'm on about becoming for
one
woman on here. Wouldn't there be more of men as I know they could get my phone number because there's mutual contacts who've got my phone number. Quite a few. I know they could phone me up if they've got a problem with me, but they're not. You have these big hard men on here. Fucking laughable. I'm not even 5'2", and then there's two big brothers, and yet they didn't like it when one brother was being targeted and he's mental health, but what about my mental health?
They're not men, Pearl. They're not men, Pearl. The boys.
Well, listen, love, I'm going to go, okay? Because I'm doing dinner. All right, just stick your fingers up to the lot of them, darling. Love you, love.
What about nobody? I really don't. But they're actually embarrassing at this point. Actually embarrassing. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, me baby. They actually embarrassing videos out to a woman.
Well, all I'll say on the subject is I don't think...
ringing me up. And if they're not doing it for clout or to be noticed on the app, wouldn't you think they'd be ringing me up?
100%. I just want to say, if they're doing this to you on a platform, Pearl, what are they doing to their missus?
Well, in my opinion, it's an embarrassment.
Could somebody kick me out the books? I didn't mean to join. Sorry, Farrell.
Is Dad getting the same harassment as you're getting?
What? Sorry, my Jane.
Is Paul, the dad, getting the same harassment that you're getting? Is the men threatening him as well?
Who's getting threatened?
No, I'm saying, is the Paul, Zach's dad, that came in your life?
Yeah, he's been getting some horrible, horrible messages. Phoned us today.
And is he still on the app?
Sorry.
Pearl, I'm going to jump out, but I will phone you later on when you finish with your live and we'll have a chat.
It's okay, my Tracy, honestly, but thank you very much for that.
No, I will phone you. I want to know what they do and sort of. Go on, bub. Keep smiling.
I'm just going to that's it. But yeah, it's just embarrassing at this point.
Yeah, it's definitely so.
They're just embarrassing themselves.
It's every day. Every day something I've been told, spoke about in a newspaper article. Two brothers has put two videos. I didn't know Xavier had put one out. I must be blocked on all them accounts. Somebody's screen recorded videos and sent it to me on WhatsApp. That's the way I've been able to see these videos, because I don't know why I'm blocked on the accounts. But, do you know what I'm saying? I just...
So it's all men.
It's embarrassing if anything else. It's proper and for Zach to have to go to them, because never mind him saying he hasn't, for Zach to have to go to them. Well, if anybody is in here from the Z, I go back and tell them, there's nobody I care about. You go for his granny on a scooter, there's nobody I care about. Just saying it.
So it's all men that's coming after you.
Mm-hmm. Well, banned from, like, well, she's not coming after us, but she tried to get us arrested, swearing shit and went onto the newspapers over us. Trying to get a fella blue to the bargain. But yeah. Yeah, there's Harry Hall over the Lucid side, then there's Mr. Pratt, and then there's Roadman, and then there's Davy, and who else? Or another male creator was flipping on about us. But it's fine, because I know for a fact when we go to London I'll be seeing this creator, so it's absolutely fine. But no, so I think it's highly, and I'll keep saying it, embarrassing on every level. Different if I was a man making my mouth go, or somebody else says for a video out to us, who comes in my life, what's it called, Mr. Paul. So there you go, there's another fella. So it's all fellas that's coming for us over Mr. Pratt. Tell you what, he must have some awful secrets about each other or in each other's back pocket to protect a man like they are doing. I know somebody's got static. I think it's my Steve Raw. With has it gone or not? It must be. It's only Tracy with there. Tracy and Steve who had it. Who's Mr. Pope? Black Pope. He's put a video out to us. I haven't seen it, but I do know that there's one out. I haven't seen Zavi's, but somebody just said Zavi's put one out. But if it's true, it's fine. If it's true, shame on them, because it's bullying on another level at this point, and it's again highly embarrassing. I'm not even 5'2" in height, and all of these men are coming bullying me. Get my phone number and ring us up. That's the best thing to do. Instead of coming on here for people to follow you, to jump into your lives, to big up you. You've got loads of people who you're in contact with has got my phone number. Ring me up.
Do you know what that noise is, Pearl? It's not static. Do you know what it is?
What?
Watch this. Tell us if it goes. Has it gone?
Tracy, I don't even know if it was there. I don't know.
I've got a wig, Ironwood candle burning.
Oh, never.
Yeah, so it crackles like a fire.
He did. So did I, but for some reason now, they've all jumped on the same bandwagon. But again, if your face doesn't fit on here, well, I'm sorry, my face will have to fit, because this face ain't going anywhere. Nowhere. But if your face doesn't fit and everybody's like a load of sheep here, big up, of course, big up you for telling her and putting her in her place. Really? Exactly, so there you go. But go to me latest post that I've posted out. I haven't seen the Zavi one, because I'll answer back to that one too. So if anybody who follows me who's got me on WhatsApp, screen record Zavi's video if he's put one out. I'm only listening to the comments. I don't know if it's right. And the same with Black Popes. If you screen record that and send us it on WhatsApp, and then I can reply to them. Oh, thank you, my Gypsy Lynn. Big lovely baby, thank you. But yeah, honestly, and if any of you are watching, please feel free to get on the telephone. Send us a message, because if it's a number I don't know, send us a message and just say, it's me, whoever it is who's ringing, and then I'll pick the phone up, I'll ring you straight back. Thank you.
Rubber Duck's got Pope one.
Who?
Rubber Duck will have it.
Yeah, she had to go and get the screen recording like downloaded on a phone, so I could have a look at it then. And that's how I seen it. But what's ever up with people, I don't know. I don't know.
They just have sad lives, man.
Just weird. But like I say, I hope that you are all happy. Keep putting these videos out. But please, please, stop putting videos out, because what good is it going to do? Because I will keep replying to every one of them, because you're laughable at this point. Absolutely laughable and a fucking embarrassment. That's what you are at this point. Please feel free to get my phone number and talk directly to me.
Adam, Pope did have a video out because I saw it myself. So unless it's been taken down.
No, somebody did tell us. Black Pope's put one out to us. I know for a fact because I've answered back to Zav Roadman's, but then there's been a few said Zavi's put one out too. That's absolutely fine. Thank you, everybody. Yeah. You seen it was pink, did you? Which one did you see?
I saw both of them.
Who's Roadman's and Black Pope's?
Yeah, they're the two I saw.
Yeah. I've no, like I say, I don't know if Savvy has. I saw them all. Did you mind, Martina? So you've seen the 3 of the videos. One about Danielle. Ever.
Yeah, Danielle was mentioned in one of them.
Put on Roadman's. I never got ready to come to it. Has anybody got that video? That just play it. Don't show the video. Just play the sound, and then you hear to my response. Has anybody got it? Who can play it? No.
I haven't even seen the video, so...
DJ me, baby, I've just realised you're still in that. Listen, only for what's happening. DJ, I'm just going to drop you down. Is that all right, me, baby? Because I don't want you getting thinged in with this, right? Big love, me, baby. I've just realised, he's still in the box. I've looked, and yes, Zavi has done one. There you go, yeah. So they've all done a video. Embarrassing, big airy ass men. I don't know. Can anybody get the videos and tag Rubber Ducking? I know she's out doing something tonight. Can you tag Rubber Ducking then videos? Because for some reason, people's tagging me in them where I can't see because I must be blocked on the on somebody's page. I don't know.
I've tagged Rubber Duck in the Roadman one.
Yeah, well, I've answered back to that one.
Yeah, and the Pope one.
I've never seen Zavi one. I've never seen Black Pope.
I think Black Pope's.
You are?
I can play the Zavi one for you now if you want.
Oh, yeah, go on, because I've never seen it.
No, I'll just make this very clear from the very beginning, yeah, from the get-go. I'm not getting involved in anyone's dramas or bullshit when I say this, right? But I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. It's Men's Mental Health Month this month, yeah? And I'm seeing people making accounts up of people's SH. And if you don't know what SH is, people in the comments will tell you. Yeah, people mocking it and posting videos and pictures of people's SH and then getting family members up which fucking discredit one another. Like, you wouldn't like it if the other party was to talk about your family members and what they've done.
They did.
You can't tarnish you. I can't tarnish you with the brush that your relative has done. Something that your relative or your friend or...
Exactly. So why am I getting tarnished?
So why would you go to the extent of trying to discredit someone by bringing the parent into the argument? I just don't get it. Like, and shame on the parent as well, man, for coming up and talking about something like that in front of thousands of people, putting shade on it. I know that both people have said things in the past, yeah, that are very, 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 very disrespectful and wrong on all levels. And I'm not sitting here on either side when I say this. I'm in my own lane and I'm focusing on my own shit, yeah. But it's Men's Mental Health Month this month, right? And you are all making a mockery of it. You've got people making accounts of that self-harm. You've got people dragging parents into arguments to have a point-scoring tit-for-tat argument. And I'm like, you're meant to be fully grown adults, and you're showing the youth today that this is how us adults are behaving. No wonder we've got a broken country. No wonder we've got a broken world. Do you know what I mean? And it's a shambles to think that you are leading as examples. Like, I used to call some of you, well, most of you, I used to call most of you my friend because you were good people. Where's all them good attributes that you have? Where have they gone? Because all I'm seeing at the minute is just bare toxic drama. And again, I'm not saying this from a nasty side, so if you want to see your ass over it, then that's on you. I'm not being nasty, I'm not naming anyone, I'm not wishing any ill health on you, or nothing like that. But, get a grip of yourself, man. Honestly, it's disgusting. You shouldn't be bringing people family into it. You certainly shouldn't be making accounts of people's SH and mocking people's SH. Because listen, that's not a laughing matter. It's not a joke. You shouldn't be joking around things like that. People have actually took their own lives. You know what I mean? And things like that can really damage a person. And some people will say, well, you're a hypocrite because you've been on lives arguing with people and it's sad to see, and to think that I used to call you my friends is I don't know what's happened to all the good attributes that you have, and that you're showing that caring, that kind, that nice. You know, I don't know what's happened. I genuinely don't. Maybe I've been off the app too long, I don't know. But it's sad to see how you're all stumbling. It's like hyenas going at one lonely. All you've been through shit. And listen, I know firsthand that both parties have said awful things in the past. I'm not taking away anything from that. All I'm saying is that you shouldn't be using a tit-for-tat point scoring. I'm going to get your parents involved. I'm going to get your parents to throw shade on you.
Sleep on, that would do, that's enough. Because it's giving us a headache with the music at the top of it. Right, when once in that video there, thank you for that.
More than welcome, Pearl.
When once did you hear it was only I shouldn't have fetched the parent up? Right, for a start off, that account that went in, if that account's gone in, vile, disgusting on every level. Now, barring from Zach, barring from Miss Red, barring from Mama Kaz, and barring from Gracie. How has anybody else seen them photos? I haven't seen them, but I do know, is it the picture of a bath? That's what I've been told, it's a picture of a bath. So if anybody is making an account of that, shame on them. And when he will be seeing this and he'll say, shame on them, it's that's done it. I have never seen them photos, right? Never once. And where would I make an account up like that? I'm sorry, I can't work my own account. And I've got one phone. So if I'm on a live and that account's in somewhere, how can I have done it? Thank you, my Lozzie. Right, that's that. So then the point scoring, as Zavi's just said, about me bringing his dad. I didn't bring or go looking for nobody. They come looking for me, right? For me. But how about when he's just said there, family shouldn't be fetched into it. When I was in somebody else's live a few weeks ago, but yet Mr. Pratt felt the need to follow me in and say, there she is, auntie of a rapist. And that's what he does. He mentions her on his show in front of thousands of people. So it's one rule for one side and none for the other. So over that side's no rules, but I have to stay by a rule. Well, basically in that, go and take a flying fuck. That's my fucking comment. Back to that. Go back and tell your little pal that it works both ways. But I didn't look for his father. I never look for him to come onto my platform. Remember, he looked for me. What about all the stuff family be fetched up for? Why should mine? You fetch the families up first, nobody else.
It was soon forgot about all the things he said though. Zach said about the disabled and being racist and everything. That soon dropped, didn't it?
Yeah, mine still goes on to this day from last March.
Yeah,
Mine
that's
still goes, he had one day and he took a day off because he had to do retail therapy. Wow. Wow. But I don't understand what the big thing is with Mr. Pratt. Like everybody's scared of him. Nobody dare go against him. Well, this person here fucking dare and will. And still will in the future. My mental health doesn't matter, and fuck his mental health too. When mine doesn't matter, his doesn't matter to me. I can't believe half the things that I hear. I can't believe it. But that was all a blame onto me in that video there. All the way that it was getting talked about, it was only what I'd done. That about the account. So really, Zavi's blamed me for putting that account. I've never seen that, and I wouldn't want to see it, but think about it. There's a post, there's a photo gone out on Evil Avocado, right? Was it Evil Avocado? It's some evil account that's on here, right? Now, it's a picture, it's an old-fashioned picture of Zach and his mum. Who on this earth would know that that was Zach or his mum? Nobody would know, unless... And it was a picture, it was a photo on there, took off a photo. Who's going to have that photo? Nobody else but Zach. Think about it. Nobody else but Zach. Come on, put 2 and 2 together and please make 4. Stop coming up with 17. I don't know. I don't know why people's not seeing, like, what's just right there in front of your nose. I do not know why people's not seeing that.
Pearl, they're not seeing it because they don't want to see it.
But who else would have them photos? There was only one person had them photos, and that was sad. That was a traumatic time. But how come then? So now he's looking for to turn everybody this direction, that direction, that direction. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, so he's trying to blame everybody else. Why did he ever send that photo out in the first beginning? Why?
Exactly.
Thank you, my Angela, for my prescription. Why ever send that out? Even have a phone call and say, please don't. Blah, de blah, de blah. Please tell them not to expose us. I'm not in a good way. There was... Listen, no photo had to come out in the first beginning. Just end of. So let's remember where this started from. Because if I had done something, and for a fact... No way on this fucking earth would I have took a photo of when I was supposedly at my lowest point in my life. What the fuck do I want to take a photo for? And why would you take a photo of a bath? That's what I can't get my head around. Why would you take a photo of a bath and send it out? Yes, I know it had some whatever on it, but why would you do that? I can't get my head around it. I really can't. I'm sorry. And even if it was showing anything of the body, which... Do you know what I mean? Why? Please, my mind's on a different level to everybody else's. Why the fuck would you do that?
For attention.
Yeah, no, I would say I've got to sit on the fence on this one, because if a picture's been sent out of that, could be a cry for help at that time in his life when he's feeling pretty low.
No, can I just stop you there 1 second, my Jane? I've missed a part of the story off.
All right.
Them photos were took 6 months before this exposure was happening.
Okay.
So it wasn't at that time. What I'm saying at that time of the life, when that was supposedly done 6 months before, this is when this photo was took. Why would you keep anything like that for a start off? Why would you take a photo of anything? Right? That's my first point. But 6 months down the line, because an exposure was happening, why did you feel the need to send that photo to somebody? Like, you could understand it at the time, yes. Or even a couple of weeks after, yes. 6 months after, I'm sorry, no. In my opinion, that was pure manipulation to stop somebody from doing an exposure on them. I'm sorry. There's no other explanation for it. I'm sorry.
So is this... I've missed a lot of this because I wasn't on yesterday. So is this pictures like out there on the app now? Has somebody put them out on the app?
Somebody saw, he said, I don't know, I've never seen it. I never have seen the photo and I don't want to see it. Supposedly, and well, you've just heard Zavi say there as well, somebody's made a profile up from it. Where's this photo come from for anybody to get the profile?
I've not seen either one of them.
Eh?
I've not seen either one of them.
Where's the more than one photo?
No, I'm saying I haven't seen the photo, or you said someone's put an app, haven't they?
Someone's put what? Sorry, Tracy.
I might have misunderstood. Did you say someone's put an app up?
No.
Just the photo?
No. Right. You know you make an account up and you put a photo of a dog or a flower in? Somebody put the photo of the so-called bath on as a profile photo, which is wrong if you have.
Right, I haven't seen that.
Well, it supposedly went into his platform and he's seen it.
Has anyone else seen it?
I don't know.
Well, that would be wrong in every level if that was the case. A profile picture of him.
Again, I agree. Sick to the fucking stomach.
Yeah. Because that is his trauma, you know.
Yeah, exactly. But, like, why is that photo only come out now when all the carry-on's been going on? This is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just must be not a full shilling because I'm saying things totally different to everybody else.
But unfortunately in this app, Pearl, people sit on things and then they take it out months later to make it look like it's somebody else that's doing it, you know.
But again, right, who else would have the photo of Zach when he was only a little boy and his mum and it's took? You see, it's a photo of other photo. Who else is going to have that on this app? Nobody.
I think that qualifies. I'll get me back. That was fast.
It's like me. I've got one little photo of my mum, and if I took a photo of that, I know there's not another living soul got that photo, so it's down to me where that photo's come from.
People don't do it for any other reason than they think it's funny.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from.
Well, listen, I'm putting 2 and 2 together and coming up with 4. So, I don't know. I just must be more green than I'm cabbage looking.
Again, you can't underestimate anybody on this app, so you would think that would be a private photo, but you just don't know.
Yeah. Who else is going to have that photo? It's got to come from that. So that's ended up on that evil avocado, I think they called it. Evil something. Nobody else on this God's earth is going to have that photo. Come on.
Everything's just to the next level, and everybody's mental health getting affected. I think the line has to be drawn somewhere for all your sakes.
Do you want to know something, my Jane? And I'm going to be pig-headed when I say this. You know when they keep coming at me? I'll be on here even more, and I'll keep going back at them, and I don't give a flying fuck. But why keep targeting everybody else for things I say or I do? So no, as long as they want to keep it going, it doesn't bother me.
So is other people around you getting targeted?
Well, I can't get my head around at the minute why is all big hairy ass men getting involved in minding his business for.
Yeah.
You know what I can understand, right? You know when his dad come on the platform the other night, and I said to him, Paul, you just come on, say what you want to say, I'll mute up. And that's what I've done, right? You know, if I'd been sitting saying, so tell us about the first time he got into trouble. Now, how many sweets did he chalk from the corner shop? How many pages was in that book? So was there any more arguments went on? Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, did I go in and do that? I didn't. I sat on mute. And then the only other time was when I said, I know it's not right. It's not right. That was the only other time. Like, I can't even remember if I asked the man if he was all right or I can't remember, because that was the very, very first time I had ever had any contact with Paul, and I'm sure you call his wife Sarah. That's the first time ever I have ever had any contact with them when they come in the box.
Yeah, I think the whole problem was, and what I witnessed, and I certainly didn't agree with, and I would blame the father for this, is that the father were into childhood stuff that shouldn't have been mentioned on the app.
No, I can't even remember that. I swear to God, I can't remember. As somebody did something like, I don't even want to mention it again. Was it about stealing and things?
No, it was about other things.
Well, I knew about the stealing, but bound from that, I was on news, and all I was doing was talking to my grandson, sitting here, and I kept walking up and down. I genuinely didn't know about any of that. I just let the man talk.
Yeah, I thought, personally, from I was thinking, what is this father doing? Like, he's bringing up his childhood trauma here, and I think that's what it's affected so many people is things not about stealing sweets or whatever from the corner shop. There was stuff that dad shouldn't have come out with, and the stepmother Sarah, I mean, she seemed excited to blurt out certain stuff, and she shouldn't have been involved in it. I just feel the father should have went to his son and had that conversation, and if he couldn't have got...
Well, I promise, listen, I didn't hear none of that, and whoever believes me, but I didn't, and I'll more than likely have just been sitting here doing my own thing, because for all I was on mute, I will still been talking here, do you know what I'm saying? So, and this is what I couldn't get my head around, and I thought, I've never heard nothing like that said. So I don't know if it'll be on the video, it'll be on a video if I'm sat there when this is being said, but I genuinely can't ever remember hearing anything bad like that.
Yeah, it was,
So was I on camera when this was being said?
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah.
You were sitting back just, and he was coming out with stuff, and I thought, honestly, I felt like that in the box. What?
I'm not making excuses, because I hope you know. I would have just said, yes, it was wrong, this, that, and the other, or I would have stopped them. I hope you know I'm telling the truth on that, because you know. Listen, it was like that time with Donna Marie. And King Arms, you have to get used to my fucking banter and all. You went crying to Michelle, telling her what I was saying to you. It's a joke, Babby. Get used to my humour, or you're never going to get used to me. But as far as anything being said there, I promise you, listen, I promise, on everything that I love, I was either talking to my grandkids or sat here doing whatever, but I genuinely did not hear that.
Yeah,
and even now, I still couldn't tell you what was said. So that's how much. That's why I asked, was I on camera?
Yeah. Maybe watch the live yourself, and you might see some of the points of views that's coming out, because the father did it. So I felt the father should have not said these things, because that's his childhood trauma, and it is mental health month, and I'm in support, and I was shocked that a father would come on an app. It doesn't matter how much your son's lost.
Well, this is what I'm saying to you. Well, so this should prove me and this man never spoke for whatever he was going to come out with, because Jane, come on, you've knew us long enough now. Even like when I'm saying Donna Marie, when it thing, she was stopped because I didn't know properly what happened. The next day, she was dropped out the box. She was demodded. That was it. And then she's not welcome in my life, and now she's blocked. You know I wouldn't put up no shit like that.
Yeah, I know, her.
And that was even to Poison Eyeballs, and we were still going at it, hammer and tongue. But I did not realise what she'd done in there. Everybody who watches me, I'm not making excuses. You do know, if I'm talking to somebody in the box, I go and see the comments. If I'm looking at the comments, I won't listen what's going in there. I'm sorry. That's me. I didn't hear anything of that. I didn't.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, you know what I'm saying?
I do, Pearl. At the end of the day, Pearl, you can't help what his dad said.
Yeah.
And his dad's more than likely said that because he was hurting.
Yeah,
And he
we
couldn't
don't
get
know
to exactly.
anybody's reasoning. We don't know anybody's reasoning for whatever. But all I was doing that day was letting his dad have a platform to get his side of the story. So I definitely didn't think it was anything like that. And people say, "Oh, she's a fucking liar," this, that, and the other. Listen, I don't care if people believe us or not. I'm at that point. I don't give a fuck no more. But anyways, like I say, even still, that should have been for them two to have a phone call before all of this had happened. I didn't know his dad was ever saying anything like that, I promise you. But before it got to the point where it's at, this should have been sorted between them. But I tell you what I heard his dad say. I used to go in his live and say, "Hello, son." And then he would come on a phone call to his dad. So like, I don't get that whole relationship myself. But like I say, and that's what I said, his dad can come on and have his say. So if I knew anything like that was going to be said, it wouldn't have happened. 1,000,000% it wouldn't have happened. But listen, you can't take it back. It's happened. I genuinely didn't know that was said in there. And again, now I know that. Do you know, like how I said I would let his dad come back on? I'm sorry. Now I know that he wouldn't get back on the platform. I did not know what was being said.
Yeah, and you can't be held responsible for his dad's words, you know, and I understand his dad's upset, and you know, and maybe said things that he shouldn't have went on to say, but you know, it's pretty sad that a father and son have got as bad as they have now.
But even still, and that's my decision for him not to come back on the platform now I've made that vote. There's not a person on this app will tell me who I can platform and who I can't. But now I have heard all about that, he won't come back on no more, end of. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I really don't want to repeat it because I don't like bringing up people's trauma.
No, don't.
Yeah, people's asking in the comments. Go and look at yourself.
Yeah, I was going to say no, not.
You know, and I mean, I'm a counsellor, so I'm going to look at it from the hurt that is going to cause the other person who's already struggling. But things on his childhood should never have been brought up, and that is not your fault, Pearl. You just give the man a platform to have his say.
Somebody's just said Stacey wants the box. What's Stacey's TikTok name? Because there's no Stacey in the box. Did you say I could speak you? Right, hold it. Oh, there you go, Patty.
Pearl, can you inbox me, please? It's quite important. Like, really important.
I'm coming off now anyways.
Right, inbox me as soon as you get off, Pearl. I need to tell you something.
Wait a minute, do I follow you on this account?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do. Did I say? Send me a message straight away and then I know to reply.
Right, I'll jump off and do it now.
Okie doke, my face.
Right, see you later.
Right, listen everybody, because I am tired tonight. Honestly, I really am tired tonight and I just can't be bothered with all the shit. But I won't be on, if I am on tomorrow night, it'll be later when I get all sorted. But I'm not going to promise. And whatever, and then I'll be on Saturday, right? But listen, thank you very much, everybody, for being in. Sorry I had to put the sub on again, but I can't be fucked on with it tonight. But big love, you know I love you all. Thank you for coming in the boxes. Jane, thank you for explaining me, Bobby.
And if you want to speak off the app, Pearl, I'll send you my number.
Jane, I'm all right. Honestly, I'm all right. I just sometimes get a bit fed up with it.
Yeah, I know. This app is getting a bit outrageous at the moment.
It is. Tracy, I will see you tomorrow, and big love, everybody. Thank you for everybody for me taps, me shares, me likes, me follies, me prescriptions, and me presents. And big love, you know I love you all, right?
See you tomorrow.
My Christina. Oh, thank you, my baby.
Good night.
Good night.
If I come on, I'll see you all. I'll see you all tomorrow, right? See you.
Good night.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.